From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Well, we've been seeing some great clearing for the coast over the last few days. I think it may be a little bit more difficult for that to happen today. There could be some clearing in some spots here, but probably more in the way of clouds and fog through a good portion of the day. But when we talk about inland, and not to mention looking out in Trinity County, you're looking at temperatures below normal through the weekend. And no triple digits in the forecast, no big heat waves in the forecast. This is just a great stretch of temperatures around or just below normal for this time of the year. Now the smoke forecast looking pretty good too. Look what happens for the afternoon. The haze, the smoke, it's dissipating. We've got blue skies out there, folks. Get out there and enjoy it. Enjoy these cooler temperatures. Enjoy the blue skies. Now there may be a little bit more haze and smoke coming in for tomorrow morning, but I'm not terribly concerned about it. I don't think you're going to smell a lot of smoke, and I don't think the air quality will be that bad. Now, the trend is calling for slightly warmer temperatures going into next week for Weaverville, but still most likely right around or just below normal. And for today, we're talking upper 80s, maybe some 90-degree readings for some of the warmer spots inland today. And for the coast, in the low 60s, but a little bit more hard-pressed to clear out like we've seen the last few days. Temperatures for Trinity County, low 90s, 93 degrees for Weaverville, 92 Hayfork and Lewiston. And when we look at your forecast, this is what I was talking about. You see how we go through the afternoon? Yeah, more clouds. I think it's going to be harder for us to clear things out. I think places around parts of the coast could be looking at some clearing for this afternoon, but then more clouds. And you can see that fog kind of making its way in a lot of those inland valleys, especially close to the coast here for Friday morning, Friday afternoon. Once again, having a hard time really clearing things out. Now the waves, we're seeing improvement there as well. Take a look at this. We're going to take you through this afternoon. The waves are actually dropping. We're down about 5 feet. And as we take into Friday, it's going to pretty much stay the same. We're not going to see much change here over the next couple of days. And your marine forecast for today, those winds from the northwest at 5 to 15 knots, waves from the northwest at 5 feet at 6 seconds, and from the west at 2 feet at about 10 seconds. Now, there is a small correct advisory this morning, but that will be allowed to expire here as we go through the morning and afternoon hours. Here's what your forecast is looking like today. 92 for Trinity Center, 93 for Weaverville, 92 in Hayfork, Ruth about 86. Look for a high of 89 Hoopa, 91 Willow Creek, Shelter Cove 71, a high of 84 in Garberville, and those low 60s. About 62 degrees for Eureka and 61 in Crescent City. Let's take a look at your 7-day forecast, and look at these temperatures, upper 80s through the weekend for many of us in the inland areas, in particular around Hoopa. And then there you can see low 90s by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now for Trinity County, Weaverville, mainly 90s across the board. Now it's low 90s through the weekend and then bumping up a little bit. We're only talking by a few degrees and should be in the mid 90s at that point. Let's take a look at your 7-day forecast for Eureka, 62 to 63 for the next 7 days. I think some days better clearing than others. Otherwise, partly to mostly cloudy skies with overnight lows in the mid to upper 50s.